nice to be back with you again, and I'm so excited to be here again. If you just joined in my channel, I would like you to click on the button below, the subscribe button below. So in today's lesson, we're going to talk about silent letters. Silent letters. So many people do pronounce the silent letters in words because they don't know that a particular letter should be silent when speaking. So today we're going to look at the silent letters from letter B down to letter Z. And you're not expected to go pronouncing the letters when speaking. So let's start with the silent B. I'm going to take the rules of the silent letters and how to go about them when speaking. So let's start with silent B. Letter B is silent when it comes before letter T or after letter M. Let's look at some B words. B is silent after M in one syllable, as in bomb, bomb. You have to say bomb and not bomb. Okay, we still have climb, climb, not climb. The B is silent. B is also silent before T, as in doubt, doubt, not doubt. Debts, debts. Subtle, subtle. You have to say subtle, not subtle. Okay, now you need to note that in the word remember, number, the B is not silent because the B is not standing with the M in one syllable. That's for silent B. C. Letter C is silent when it comes before EIY or after letter S. For example, we have the word scissors, scissors, science, science, scent, scent. The C is silent. Letter D is silent before the letter N or letter G. We have Wednesday, Wednesday, not Wednesday. We have badge, badge, grudge. We also have other words like handsome, handsome, sandwich, sandwich. The D is silent. For silent E, you have the E at the end of words, which you can also call magic E. Magic E is when you have the letter E at the end of a word, not making its sound. It is silence. Okay, we have words like cake, cake. The E is silent. Okay, let's look at this comparison. Hat, hat. The hat is without E. So when you move on to the E, that is the E, the vowel A is now saying its name, A. The hat becomes hate, hate. That E is called magic E. We have rats, raids. Okay, we have cup, cape. So the E is usually silent at the end of words, and we call it magic E, magic E. Letter G is silent before N. When G comes before N, the G is silent, as in Nash, Nash, not Knash. We have no, no, Gnats, gnats. The G is silent. You're not to pronounce the letter G in that word. Letter G can also be silent when it comes before the vowel. When you have the letter G before a vowel, the G is silent. We have words like light, light, the G is silent. Laugh, laugh. Okay? You have words like fight, fight. The G is silent. Letter G can also make the sound of letter F, saying at the end of some words. For example, laugh, laugh. So the GH is making the sound. We have cough, cough. Enough, enough. The GH is making the sound of letter F, saying go to letter H. Letter H is silent when it comes in this combination of WHI, WHE, WHY. The H is silent. We have words like why. You say why, the H is silent. We have when, what, the H is silent. Letter H can also be silent in these words. We have hour, hour. You to say hour, not hour. We have honest, honest. The H is silent. And because the H is silent in this word, you are to use the article an honest man. Okay, so we're moving. Let's come to letter L. Letter L is silent when it comes after the vowel A, O, and U. We have words like half, half, calm, calm, would, should, could. The letter L is silent. Letter N is silent when it comes after letter M. Letter N is silent when it comes after letter N at the end of words. Letter N is silent when it comes after letter M at the end of words. We have words like dam. You don't pronounce the N in it. We have autumn, autumn. The N is silent. We're moving. Okay, so we have for letter P. Letter P is silent in a combination of PS, PT, and PN. We have words like Psalm, Psalm, the book of Psalm. The P is silent. We have pneumonia, pneumonia. The P is silent. P can also make the sound of letter F when you have the combination of PH. So it makes the sound, PH makes the sound as in telephone, telephone, elephant, elephant. The PH is making the sound of letter F, saying. Okay, so we have for letter S. Letter S is not pronounced before L. You don't pronounce letter S when it comes before L. For example, we have words like aisle, aisle. isle, not isle, not isle. We have island, island, not Island. Okay, not Iceland. You have to say island, island. For letter T, it is silent in the combination, that is when you have this combination of TLE. For example, we have castle, castle, not castle. We have whistle, whistle, not whistle. T is also silent in a combination of TEN. For example, we have listen. You listen, you don't listen, and you don't listen. I oftentimes hear people saying listen. You don't listen, it's not listen, you say listen, listen. We also have this word often. You can say often, you can also say often. So that's an exception. You can say often, you can say often. Okay? We also have soften, soften, which can also be pronounced as soften, soften. Other words with silent T are words from French origin. We have words like beret, beret. We have words like rapport, rapport. The T is silent in those words. You didn't have to pronounce the letter T in those words. Okay, so we're moving. We're now in the silent U. Letter U is silent when it's after G. As in those words, we have guests, guests. The G is silent. We have guide, guide. The G is also, the U is silent. We have guild, guild. The U is silent in that word. Letter W is not pronounced when it comes before letter R. We have words like right. We have wrong, wrong. The W is not pronounced. Letter W is also not pronounced in the combination of WHO. So when you have words with WHO, the W will be silent and the H will make it sound. Okay, so we have words like whore, whore. She's a whore. She's not a whore. We also have words like who, who, and not who. Letter W is also silent in the word sword, sword, not sword. Two, two. The W is silent. Okay, so with these rules, I believe you'll be able to pronounce your silent letter words correctly. You don't have to pronounce every letter you see when speaking the English language. You just have to note that some letters are silent while some are pronounced. So I want you to go through the video again and get more words. You can drop your other words in the comment section. I would love to see your assignments. Drop your assignments in the comment section so that we can see more words with it. And you can also try making sentences with those words. I hope you got value from this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.